Alright everyone, me again, Andrew Ruscoe. Just waiting while here at Bala, waiting for Kyron. He's had his training night with the academy on the Maes Teged, as they call it. Absolutely wonderful 4G pitch. You know, these kids don't realise how blessed they are to what we were when we were younger, when we probably had to play on pitches with slopes on it where you'd have to work against the gradient, but it didn't do us any harm when you think about it. But I was on the way here and we were thinking about the thoughts of the day, and there was something back when I was coming through when I was about 16, 17. It was a quite unique thing and I thought it worked quite well, and I sometimes feel that it should be re-established in the Welsh system. Some will disagree with this, some will agree, but I think a lot of the academy sides would probably love to see this reintroduced. But back when we were coming through, you could sign for a Cymru Alliance, which is the JD North, JD South to a lot of people, which is tier 2, and a tier 1 side, and you could sign for either a tier 3, 4, 5 and 6 side. So back where I was playing for, back when I was 15, 16, I was playing for Brickfield Rangers, and some of the players that I was having to play against were at really good tier 2, tier 1 sides, like Queen's Park, who were up there then, Kevin Druids and so on. And you know, training sometimes was like chasing shadows, but you were having to work really hard because these guys were really good 2-touch, 1-touch masters, and they probably had to master it because the standards of the pitches are not like what you see today with the 3G pitches. Like I said, I'll mention pitches like Glenkirioog. You'd have one goal higher than the other and one down there in a big slope. You're definitely working against the gradient with that, but where you'd have to master that 1-touch, 2-touch, and something that I think it's not being perfected these days as much. But no, I think it would be something that could be reintroduced, if I'm being honest. You see a lot of players stay on in their under-19s and under-19s academy sides, but when they leave them academy sides, they either A, quit in Wales, so the player retention's not there, but 2, they come into the adult football and they find it really hard and then probably potentially quit anyway. It doesn't help with the player retention there's gone out as well, but it doesn't help with like the Sunday League in North Wales. I don't think it exists anymore. It doesn't in the Wrexham area. You know, back in the day they had 6 divisions in Wrexham, and it's especially when I was coming through, I think there's about 4 divisions, and you know, back in 2017 I think it's completely gone. I would have liked to have seen futsal take its place, but it's a bit expensive, and it's it's got an acquired taste to futsal for people because they just see it's 5-side, which I'm a futsal purist. Totally is not 5-side, even though it is a 5v5 game. It's not like the 5-side as they're trying to interpret it, where you use the walls and stuff. No, it's nothing like that. But you know, back when I was, like, say I was 15, 16, when we were having to play against some top players who were playing good levels of Welsh football, you know, there was about 6 divisions then, because how it used to work then, it was the Welsh National Division 3, Division 2, Division 1, the Welsh National Premier, then you had the Cymru Alliance, and then you had the Welsh Premier League in its entirety. So yeah, but I think it worked well, because what you would have then is a lot of those good players who would play on their games on, in the floodlight leagues in the Welsh Premier League, playing a Friday night or so on, and then coming down to their local levels with their mates, I suppose, playing against the local sides. But what that would do is help out the younger ones who did play in the game. Don't get me wrong, there were still some leagues, like under-17s leagues and stuff like that, and some players went on to play for sides that were more young-based, more focused, young-focused. Back then as well, you would have like Brickfield Reserves playing in like Welsh National Division 2, but they couldn't get past the first side. So if the first side was in, let's say for example, the Welsh National Premier, the reserves could only get to the Division 1, and then they would stop, kind of thing. So what you would have then is there's not a gulf in reserve levels as well. So I look at that sometimes and I think maybe they had a good system already in place, but I do think this, you know, being able to sign for your either, you know, your tier 2, tier 1 side, and being able to sign for the lower sides, I do think that it'd be nice to see that come back. I think it did work. I don't believe it actually stopped players wanting to get into the game. No, I don't think that was the case, as maybe that would be the argument a lot would go with. But I do think it'd be great to see, especially these younger ones. Like I said, they're in their academy side and they may need some Saturday football because they're only playing Sundays in the academy system. I think that would be, it'd be fantastic for them. But I know a lot would be against that thought, but you know, that's the beauty of it. But I just wish, yeah, I think it worked. I think it would again, and it would be more reflective of the Welsh game. You know, it's sad state of affairs that a lot of clubs have folded over the years and so on. And I know, shame really, and leagues have gone and so on. But no, it'd be great. But don't take that away from what the Welsh FA are doing. They're doing a great job. They're professionalising it. It's obviously proving it's working, what they're trying to do. I know they're changing the league again, which we mentioned on another video, going up from 12 to 16. It's great to see that they're going back up to a higher figure. Yeah, but I just thought that was a good thought today, really, that it'd be nice to see that you could sign for 2 clubs again on with your Saturday clubs. Probably cause them a lot of headaches with Comet, the online portal system, but you could do it at youth level, so why couldn't you do it at the adult level? But no, it would probably help a lot of people in the game, especially when, you know, you've been blessed with all these carpet type pitches, and next minute you've got to go and play you know, apologies to pick on them, Glenkirriog away, and you've got to work against them type of pitches, or muddy bogs. You know, them muddy bog pitches that we were blessed with when we were coming through, but it didn't do us any harm. We had to learn to graft, but and definitely become like Roy Keane with the tackles. But no, it was just a thought of the day. Some will agree with this opinion, some may not. Please leave your comments in the comment box, and please like and subscribe. We've hit over 1,000 subscribers now on this YouTube page. It's fantastic. We're now on TikTok as well, like I mentioned earlier. We've got 1,000 followers. We're going up in the world, but hopefully it hasn't bored you, this video. But we keep going, and yeah, it's just nice to be able to document and have a chat with someone while I'm waiting for the lad, even though it's a camera not answering back. But keep liking and subscribing. Keep in touch. Hopefully see you all soon, and if I don't, be good. And it's over and out. See you soon.